a big part in this kind of match. 9 pulls perhaps are on the cards this time.
The last time HyuN went for a very aggressive build on a 2-player map, I keep going back to this Losira series just because it was such a great series. He like studied the Overlord paths of Losira on Bonnie Research Station, and he ran his Zerglings around them so that Losira had no idea. And he just wasn't prepared for when the Lynx hit his base. That's how prepared this guy becomes. We're jumping into game number 2, guys, on Echo. Here in the top left, in the blue, down a game. Although he was the favorite, it is Dark.
Definitely a big surprise. Down here in the bottom right, HyuN winning that game. You know, just making all the right decisions. See what they got planned this time around. Looks like neither of them going to go for that early pool. Try and catch each other out. Try and get an easy win off a hatch first. Counter.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Maybe they just both respect their opponents and are saying, you know, this guy's probably going to have a good chance of defending something like that, or I'm not sure. Maybe both of them just saying, you know, I can win a straight-up game. I don't need to do this, even though it is a 2-player map. Map number 3 is Iron Fortress, I think?
That's right.
Yeah. It's another very big map. That one is.
Yeah, that's going to be a curious map. That's I like that map a lot. It's going to really change the dynamic of this matchup as well. That third base is very exposed. You know, good map for Ling Bane aggression as well. Very open.
Yeah. Look at this. Dark going for the very safe pool on 15 here. No gas. Whereas HyuN just going to take that hatchery once again, but he will take a safer pool. You know, we talked about this is a 2-player map. It's better to be safer. You can't really be as greedy as he was in the last game.
Yeah, we've seen HyuN do this kind of build a lot as well. You know, go for that very early pool after the hatchery. He doesn't even drone again. He just simply goes for that like 14 pool after a 15 hatchery. And it's super safe. It's probably your best chance of fighting against, you know, the 9 pool banelings.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Both players being very safe here. I think HyuN will have the very slight advantage, but at the same time not going to make too much of a difference here. Both players going to go for their gases for now, so no gasless style this time around.
Yeah, it's like Dark going to not go back to that style and play the more standard early speed, so he can have that map control, stop HyuN going for an earlier base this time around if he needs to, or take his own.
So, first queen's being birthed. That is actually what it says when you hover over it.
Does it really?
They're birthing.
I never knew.
See it right there, birthing.
Whoa.
It's not like they're being hatched. They're not hatching. They're birthing from the hatchery.
Never actually saw that before until you pointed that out.
You're the Zerg player, man.
I'm the Zerg player. Well, everything else is morphing.
Yeah. Interesting. I guess because they're morphing from the larvae.
Yeah, and they kind of get pooped out of the hatchery. I guess that's a birth.
Yeah, I suppose. I want to see this queen pop out, actually. Can you show me this?
I'll show you this, fellas. One time.
Whoa,
right at the bottom there.
Thank you, Mingwei, for showing me that.
You're welcome.
Dark not going to be as good at stopping the scouting this time. He will have the second queen in position, though. Let's see what the Zergling can get done in terms of scouting.
Not too much, actually. Not finding anything.
Yeah.
It's actually a big move there. Very important to scout the opponent's gas. But we did see those Lings scout the Baneling nest. And that is a big enough tell. HyuN should be in an okay place. He must be like thinking, okay, there is the off chance you might be aggressive. You have speed. You have Baneling nest on the way. I have to have some units out. I am actually going to throw down a Spinecrawler as well.
Okay. I'm just going to make some defensive Banelings too.
And look at that. 20 Lings on the way for Dark. He is going to apply the aggression. Once again, HyuN making the right choice in this matchup.
Yep, loving it.
Except,
if he can hold this off.
Oh, that queen is actually very exposed, though. He's going to turn it around now.
Yeah. If he can hold this off, man, he's going to be so far ahead. But the trick here will be holding it off. A lot of lanes coming out here for Dark. He's going to have his own banelings as well. I'm sure.
Going up that ramp. These banelings going to wait for that big hit. Oh, not finding it there.
Nice read from Dark, being very safe going up that ramp. And it looks like Dark is just going to drone up behind this. 8 drones.
Very smartly so. He's got some catching up to do. You know, HyuN is ahead. He didn't commit anything to Ling, except for the defensive ones. Made a few of them there, but HyuN in a good place right now.
Yeah, it's going to be so hard to get up that ramp. More banelings being morphed, and Ling's in the back. Being poked down by that spine crawler. The banelings not getting much damage done here for Dark.
And HyuN behind this going for that +1, so he is going to be going for the Roach Tech. Only 3 gases as well, which is a great tell of this kind of choice.
Baneling trying to get that hit here for just barely not going to be able to, and HyuN's just going to run right by.
Oh, huge hit as well. He's actually going to force out so many more Lings from Dark that he did not want to make it this time.
He needs to defend this, but at the same time, he needs to catch up in economy. And behind this, you know, HyuN just going to get even further and further ahead, making more drones. Looking very good for HyuN at this point in time.
Yep, good timing in that Roach one as well. Maybe he's going to look for a third. There it is. Straight up HyuN on top of everything at this point. He's going to have to make more Lings, though, to kind of keep the pressure on the map, keep applying that pressure, and stop his third from getting DPS down from these Lings.
And that Ling scout was so important, too. He sees no 4th gas, sees the timing on the lair. He saw the entire base. And he also sees the timing on the 3rd base as well of Dark. He's got something over there. I see a red dot, probably an Overlord, but just everything going fantastically for HyuN here, playing really, really well.
Yeah, looks like Dark's going to have a slight advantage when it comes to the Roach speed. It's going to be out in the map a lot quicker, but the +1 upgrade to range attack for HyuN is miles ahead. And that's going to have a big part, an even bigger part to play, because going for that +2 timing is so important in Roach versus Roach. It can win you the game instantly.
And now, moving across the map, he's got 4 banelings already morphed. We're going to try to do some damage.
Oh, Dark's got to pay attention here. Oh, and he does.
Going for that queen snipe. Will he be able to get it? Getting pretty low. Nope.
21 HP. Not going to do it.
Yep. Losing a lot of Lings for it.
You know what? Behind this, though, we actually saw HyuN drone up pretty hard in the 3rd base. 11 drones already there. Currently none for Dark.
Yeah. He's just got so much better momentum when it comes to economy. And even in this game, you know, he had the drone, the drone counts over Dark while Dark was trying to be aggressive, and he just defended. And after he defended, right away, he just made more drones, whereas Dark, you know, he had to make more Lings to defend. The counterattack from HyuN.
This is kind of scary, though. I actually saw Dark fully commit to Roaches. He's actually skipping the drones. He's going for a big attack and then droning behind it. It's going to really be up to HyuN to deflect this, and I think he can, because they are on very even Roach counts right now.
Well, HyuN's about to have a ton more.
Yeah.
So many of them popping out. They're not here right now. He's also got the queens, the spine crawler coming down, and Dark sees that concave, and he's like, no, man, I'm not fighting that.
Still a bad concave as well for Dark. HyuN, a lot of momentum behind this, and quite an impressive supply lead.
Ooh, I like that too. Dropping the creep, giving his Roaches a bit of extra speed to catch up. Picking off Roaches here and there. Now he really wants to put the hammer down. Supplies heavily in favor right now of HyuN.
HyuN can just go for a crushing blow here. Look at this. He's going to have the perfect concave once again. He can't go for that 3rd base. It looks like he's going to split his army up.
Oh, man. So smart from HyuN. Just the army movements. He's even going to contaminate the hatchery.
Wow. He's going to go for the Roach Warren. If he gets that, there is no way Dark can make an army that will fight this. And he gets it.
Yeah, he gets it. He saves his Roaches back there. He may lose this fight, but will it matter at the end of it all?
No, it will not, Valdez, because he just killed 20 drones as well. That natural is no longer mining.
He's not even going to lose this fight. More Roaches coming across the map as reinforcements.
Wow. Really on another level tonight. HyuN is just playing ZVZ like a god.
I'm telling you, man, this guy is a master of this matchup. already getting ahead in this series 2-0. GG. HyuN in great position to take another big upset.
I was not expecting this, Valdez. I know HyuN is great, and I love HyuN and his style, but up against a great player like Dark, I thought this might be a little more even.
Yeah. Dark kind of at a loss for what to do here in this series. You can even see it. He's thinking hard. He doesn't know what to do, though. Not so far, at least.